it's not journalists and editors who are leading the news, telling us what's important. It's people, ordinary people. They now dictate what's important. There's a good thing and there's a bad thing about that. Let's take the Trayvon Martin case. I am enthused and infatuated. 1 minute, man, I talk too much. So we're talking more about this. Social media is very powerful. I'm really into the idea that we can use YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all these pieces of social media to get the message out. But there is a danger there, and then we'll talk more about that.
All right, let's give Sebastian a round of applause. I just want to throw out a thought, and then we'll entertain questions. And before we entertain questions, we'll bring Don up for a quick announcement or two. I maintain that the media has never been a serious friend to working people, and especially black people, down through the history. And if you go back and look at some of the news articles, when I ask everybody to take a moment for silence in respect to the assassination date of Dr. King. If we were to go and view some of the articles about Dr. King in the major media back at that period of time, you would find that there were many which were misrepresentations of his positions, as well as serious attacks on him. And I'm going to cite an example of the distortion of major media down through the history that I experienced firsthand when I was on stage with a very controversial person named Minister Louis Farrakhan, who made a statement that Hitler was wickedly great. When it came out in the media that Farrakhan said Hitler was great. So, and I say that too because the media, as I just had said earlier, has been real biased to many of the issues that impact the black community. And this is something that we also need to look at and deal with along with working people. So I just wanted to throw that out for some reflection. On that note, Don, and then after Don, we'll have questions and answers and comments.
I want to remind everybody that the program, that we have a monthly program, which is usually here, the first Wednesday of the month. Next month, does everybody know what what's happening May the 1st? It's called May Day.
May Day.
Okay. That's, we're not going to have it here. It's going to be at Black Bear Bakery on Tuesday, May the 1st. We'll have a dinner at 6 o'clock and a discussion starting about 6:30, 6:45. So if you can, come to Black Bear Bakery, May the 1st. We're going to have several people talking about working class struggles. A friend of mine who's an author is coming from Chicago. He's been involved in all sorts of labor struggles for absolutely decades. Now, as you know, if you've been to our programs before, always announce that that we can't do these programs if we don't have some money. And I'm a teacher, so I want to make sure that everybody knows how to do this. Okay? I'll show you how to do it. You pull out your wallet, or you can pull out your checkbook, either one. Okay, you get something that's green. Now, if you're unemployed, you know, or if you don't have anything coming in, maybe just a 1 or 2 or 3. But if you actually have a job and collect a pension like I did, then a 5 or a 10 is a lot better. So we really hope that people, you know, are able to help contribute to make these programs happen. Like I said, we generally have the first Wednesday of the month. We have just had something very important happen. I'll say something about the people who, the selection of a Green Party Central Committee for the City of St. Louis, and also Green Party candidates.
All right. Hello, everybody. Let's give our panelists a hand. Really excited. You know, I was writing down some questions while you all were talking. And do you all know that you answered questions that I had in my mind as you were talking? You answered those questions for me. I was wondering how much of an influence does the mayor have on the St. Louis Post-Dispatch? And Sylvester, you answered that question. And I'm not surprised.
I'm biased.
but I'm not surprised either. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to announce that we have some excellent news for you. We have 15 people signed up to be committee men and committee women of their wards in the city of St. Louis on the Green Party ticket. Yes. And so when you get ready to go in the booth on August 7th, you actually get to go pick a Green Party candidate. And we actually have some of the Green Party candidates with us this evening. As I call your name, I want you to stand up. Elster McCowan. Okay, that's me. All right. I'm running for the second ward. Anybody here in the second ward? Second ward committeeman, Green Party ticket. Fred Raines.
Right here.
Fred Raines, yes. 26th ward, Fred Raines. Mr. Eugene Freisen. Water retirement. Mr. Freisen is back. 6th ward. We also have Vicki Ingram. Over the 3rd ward. Don Leesman still here? Don here? Don was here. He stepped out. He stepped out. Don Leesman is running in the 28th ward. Crystal Washington. Yeah. The 4th ward. Last but not least, Susie Parker. All right. Susie Parker running in the 9th ward. Now we also have leading our ticket is Minister Anthony Stevens. He's running for treasurer for the city of St. Louis. So if you know